Listen, after the match, how about if we get a Polaroid together, okay?
You're in trouble, man.
And I'll say, I've had a lot of punches thrown at me. No one was more accurate and precise than him. It was extraordinary for a man that size.
Following the racing icon's death on Thursday, July 24th at the age of 71, Hollywood heavyweight Sylvester Stallone reminisces about starring with Hogan in Rocky III. The actor said that they met for the first time during rehearsals for the movie in the early 1980s.
Go easy. Here you go. Is that okay? Stay away from him. That hurt, right? Don't mess with him. How's that?
Stallone said that Hogan's immense size made those involved behind the scenes of the movie unsure if he would be a good fit before he was eventually cast as the fighter Thunder Lips in the 1982 flick.
Thunder Lips is here, in the flesh, baby.
And despite his eagerness to work with Hogan, Stallone confessed that he was initially cautious of doing some stunts together. The Rambo actor described Hogan's death as a tragic loss while also stating that he's not only an icon in the wrestling industry but also in movies and television as well.
When we met, I guess it was 82, he, maybe 81, because we started rehearsing. He just came in and you knew that this guy had a glow about him. He was a force to be reckoned with. This fellow was he was just at the beginning of his career. He hadn't quite come into his own yet, so we got him at a point where he was so enthusiastic. And I remember he was immense. He was probably about 315 pounds, but very smart. And had this deep, calming voice. And he was willing to do anything that would make the show better. Now, at first, no one wanted him because he was too big. I said, that's the whole point. It's like David and Goliath. The bigger, the better. So he showed up in magnificent shape. And the thing was, we started to roll around and he would literally pick me up and drop me to the ground. I thought I'm going to be literally pulp by the time I land. And yet he would always break the fall. He would do things that you wouldn't see like a magician. And I'll say, I've had a lot of punches thrown at me. No one was more accurate and precise than him. It was extraordinary for a man that size. Literally, he would punch with his knuckle like this and it would come right, just touch the skin. And I thought he was great and such a good sport. He just met my daughters at a signing the other day, and he was very busy, took time out for them. It's truly a tragic loss. It's, you know, you're losing some of these irreplaceable human beings. Like, you'll never see a man like him come down the pike again. So I just hope everyone really covets the memory, appreciates the visual of this icon, and probably the greatest wrestling icon we'll ever see. Because he's also was very smart. You know, quite often people judge a book by its cover. I know what that feels like, and they did the same with him. But he was very smart, very entrepreneurial, musical. He had a plethora of all these subjects that he was interested in. And the thing is, he just was in a lot of pain. I know he had so many injuries. I've had a lot of back operations. He's had 10 plus, and yet he never complained. He just tried to persevere and be as pleasant as possible. I miss him terribly. Like, God damn, it's just, you know, it's irreplaceable. And he was a unique, giving soul, and people really didn't understand how deep he went. I can say I'm just a better person for knowing him. And the beauty is that we have that on film forever. And I just hope the fans appreciate it, because that was the beginning of a titan, of a real unique individual who was not afraid to stand up and put himself on the line for his beliefs. And that's to be commended, always.
And they tried to kill the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
You know, if people underestimate how gifted some of these behemoths are, and he was the most gifted of all. I just remember two things. One, he throws me into the corner. He goes, "I'll be gentle." I said, "Okay." He throws me into the corner. I go about 6 feet in the air. I hit the corner, and the whole point is for him to run towards me and go boom and hit me hard, and I fall down, which naturally I would. Instead, he decided halfway across the ring that he's going to jump up. And are you kidding me? And it looked like the white whale from Moby Dick. He came down and hit me with his shin right here. I went face forward, and I literally laid on the canvas, and people go, "Sly, you okay?" I said, "I don't want to get up because I know my collarbone is sticking straight up, and I don't want to see that." I realized my career over. I've never been hit so hard, and he was mortified. I said, "Okay, all's forgiven." But the point is, he literally leaped up. His shin was here. So I'll give you an idea how athletic he was. And then the second time, I said, how at the end of the fight, Rocky jumps on you and I strangle you and I choke you out. He goes, "What is the possibility of that happening in real life?" He goes, "0." And I go, "Prove it." And I'm choking him. He literally took me off like a donut and threw me like, boom, again, gently, but I go, "Oh, there's no way you can get out of this chokehold." He went, boom. So he was a force. He was a force. Luckily, I have editing approval. I'll tell you. And the last thing, I said, "Hulk, when you throw me into the audience," which he does, "I want you to jump down into the audience and like fight people off. And those will be stuntmen there. So you can, be a little aggressive." I should have never said that. So when he throws me out of the ring, he jumps out of the ring, and we have stunt guys dressed as cops, and he starts doing this move. If you run the film, boom, four of them were retired for the day. Literally, I wouldn't say unconscious, but close to it. I mean, so when people say it's fake, no, you can't fake gravity. And when he's coming down like this and he's whacking you with forearms this big, it was truthful. So we at least have that on film of him just going through all these stunt guys like a lawnmower.
With Hulk Hogan's passing, it almost feels like a part of your childhood has come to an end. But in any case, let me know what your favorite Hulk Hogan moment was growing up. Drop it in the comments. And if it's your first time on this channel, welcome. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and check out some of the other videos that I have on this channel.